Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and you're having a good day. So today in this video I'm going to be showing you, don't know if you can tell the difference already, but one half of my face is cream contour, powder contour and highlight, and the other one is just powder, contour and highlight. This is one side and this is the other side. So basically I'm just going to be showing you a very easy, basic way to do your contour really, because I know some people do struggle with contouring or they don't really know how to do it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a really easy video to follow, I suppose, just explaining how to contour and all the rest of it, because yeah, I mean, I'm not the best at contouring, but I feel like my contour skills are there enough to be able to do this video. Otherwise, if not, I'm making a fool of myself and I should just not do this anymore. I really hope that you enjoy watching this how to contour for beginners from a beginner, if you know what I mean. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do when you're doing anything like this, you want to obviously make sure that you've got some foundation. So I'm going to be going in with this foundation, which I haven't actually used in a little while because I've been using the L'Oreal stick foundation, and I know that this isn't like the best colour match for me, so I will be possibly, if I've got enough, running it down my neck. I need to be especially careful because I've already done my eyes today, which is something that I never really do. Please excuse the light coming from the window. This is the only real place that I can film that's got decent lighting at the minute. So I do apologise about that. Just gonna blend this in with my Real Techniques dirty complexion sponge. And actually, funny story, I had already done my makeup today, but I didn't like the way it was like sitting on my skin because it looked like it was really cakey, so I took it off and then I just thought, do you know what, I'm going to put some more makeup on. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to film it. I'm going to film some kind of video and, you know, upload that, because I know I haven't uploaded in a little while, which if you don't follow me on my social medias, you really do need to. Well, I say you need to, but if you want to keep up with me and find out like when I'm uploading and all the rest of it, your best bet is to follow me on Instagram. I think is probably the best place, because obviously I post on the stories over there of when I'm uploading, and you know, if there's any delays of uploads or if I'm having any problems and stuff like that. Because the other day I did actually put on my story that obviously the reason why there's not been any videos as of recently is because my laptop / editing software, I don't think they want to be very compatible with each other right now. So that is a little bit annoying, but I'm trying my best and I'm hoping that this video will go up ASAP. Otherwise I'm gonna cry and I'm probably gonna be like, I give up. And I don't want to give up because I really do enjoy doing videos. Once you've got your foundation on and you're happy with the coverage and all the rest of it, you can go in for another layer if you want to, but I tend to pile it on quite thick, so I don't really need to. Next step is concealer. You can take, of course, any concealer of your choice. My concealer of choice is of course the Collection Lasting Perfection, because I have been loving this all over again recently. Also, please don't mind my washing in the background. And again, you want to be quite, I need to be quite careful because obviously my eye makeup. The thing is though, I do go in quite heavy with the concealer. Like, I don't really go in as heavy with the foundation, but the concealer, like, someone needs to take it away from me, because a girl, you know, like, shit. How much do I want? I don't know. And also, this also can help with your contouring as well, because obviously this can also help make your face look a lot more defined in a way. I mean, you could like go ahead and put the cream contour on now, but I personally like to blend this out before doing any like cream contouring. I don't know why, I just prefer it a lot more. For some reason, whenever does anybody else have this? When they're blending their makeup out around their nose, does anybody else's nose just get really runny and really irritated by it? It's probably like really disgusting to like say, but like I really want to know if I'm the only one who gets that, because if I am, what the fuck? You know? You can definitely see that there's a bit more of like a highlighted kind of effect going on my face. I mean, you can definitely tell down the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my forehead. Not so much under the eyes, but yeah, you get the gist. For the cream contour side, we're going with this side for the cream contour bit. And I'm going to be taking this L'Oreal Infallible Stick Foundation, which is in the shade 220 Toffee Caramel. A lot of people have only just been calling it Toffee, but it actually does say Toffee Caramel on it, so they're wrong. All you want to do is, I actually like to pull my hair back for this so that I can actually get a good contour. And basically all you want to do is just suck your cheeks in, like so that you can actually see where you're putting it, and you just draw a gentle line. To be honest, it doesn't really matter if it's like a weird line or whatever, because you're going to be blending it out. And to blend that line out, I am just going to be using my Real Techniques buffing brush, which is kind of covered in foundation and etc. And basically what I do is I start blending it back towards my hairline, because obviously you want it to look as natural as you can possibly get it. And you want to blend it up as well, so that you've got more of a shadow effect, if that makes sense. God, I have missed using this foundation. I'm just gonna blend that line out with the side of the brush. You don't want it to be like too thick and heavy, but you do want it to be enough so you've actually got a bit of definition in your cheeks. Obviously you want this area to be the darkest and this area to be the lightest, but a lot of the time I like to make sure it's kind of even all over. On camera it looks like a brown stripe on my face, but in the mirror it looks really, really pretty. It looks really, really nice. And as you can see, I've got just a little bit more, if I block out the light with my head, I've got a little bit more of definition on that cheek than what I did before. I don't just do that, I also like to do it on my forehead and down the bridge of my nose. Now for the forehead, I literally just pull my hair back, swipe and swipe. That is literally all I do for my forehead. I like to do it in steps as well, like cheek, forehead, nose, because then, I mean, even though this is actually quite a long lasting creamy product, I don't know why I like to blend it in straight away to make sure that I don't get a nasty surprise and it doesn't want to blend out. So yeah, I literally just blend it into my hairline, blend it back to give me a bit more of a structured. Why is there a bit that doesn't want to do it. What the hell? Like, I can see it in the mirror, I can see it on the camera, that's really annoying. Just gonna take a little dab, just to try and sort that out. That's a little bit better, not massively better, but yeah. And as you can see, this is a little bit more of a cream bronzer on me, but I love it. I just love the way it looks on my skin. Like, I just think that looks so pretty. And I'm just going to do it a little bit on my nose as well. Just to give a bit more, if you know what I mean. A bit more structure to my nose. Because sometimes my nose can get a bit lost. I don't know why, it just looks a little bit lost on my face. So it's like, where are you? I can't see you, you know. And I literally just use the edge of my brush and I just go backwards and forwards, just blending that out. As you can see, you can just see the edge of my nose a bit better. And that is how I contour my face with cream contour. And if you do feel like, oh, it still looks a little bit harsh, you can always just go in with your damp beauty sponge, beauty blender, Real Techniques, whatever sponge you use, you can just go back in. Now what you want to do is you actually want to powder and set that down, like your foundation, your concealer and the cream contour, to make sure that nothing moves and it doesn't look weird throughout the day. So I am going to be taking my very well loved Stay Matte from Rimmel. Literally, I don't use any other powder, I swear. And I like to powder underneath it first, because I feel like that gives it a bit more of a sharper effect before I go and powder everywhere else after. Okay. And then literally on the cream contour, I literally just very lightly dab over it because I don't want to lose it too much. Now what we're going to do, just grab a brush, is I'm going to be going in with my Morphe 9C palette. Just looks like this. It's a contour and highlight palette. Love this palette so much. Like, I just feel like it's such a good piece in my makeup. And basically what I do is I take this shade right here on my brush, just roll my brush in there, tap off any excess, and I literally just go in circles and just contour my face a bit more, like just put a bit more definition into my cheek. It also brings a bit of warmth into my face as well. It's just such a good technique if you want that standout contoured look, if you know what I mean. Like, if you like to be contoured or you feel like you need a bit of contour going on, then definitely, like if you feel like you don't have a lot of shape to your face, this version of doing it will bring a lot more definition to your face. And then I also just literally just dab into the palette and I just swipe a little bit down on the end of my nose and just take that up my nose like so. So that side is done for the contour. What do you guys think? Is it contoured enough, or would you prefer to be a bit more contoured? Or would you like to be a bit more subtle? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Rimmel again, swirl our brush in, and then just powder all over. This part you don't really need to be too careful about, because obviously you don't have that cream contour on this side to really worry about it. Now I'm going to be going back in with that the same shade from the Morphe palette and suck my cheeks in and literally just start contouring. Obviously you want to make sure that you get it as high up into your hairline as possible, because obviously you don't want a gap, no gap. And of course you want this part to be deeper than obviously down here. So some people only contour this little bit, but if you want a bit more look, then you might want to just bring it down just a little bit longer. And to create that straight line, you just want to go backwards and forwards, and then just go in circles to like blend it up so that it looks seamless. You know what I'm saying? And then of course on the forehead as well. I mean, I'm probably going to look quite different. Like, this one gives you a bit more of like just a sun-kissed kind of sculpted look, whereas this one gives you more of a sculpted bang, wham, clang, I'm here, look at this contour, hello kind of thing. Whereas this is more like, oh, I'm just gonna do a bit of shopping, I don't know. And then you just blend it all in. Of course, making sure that there's no weird white line between your hairline and skin. And then I'm just gonna pop a little bit on the end of my nose. I know this brush is way too big to do contour on your nose. I mean, I prefer a lot more of a subtle contour nose. Like, I just like a little bit more definition to my nose. But yeah. And that is pretty much it for this side. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna bring a little bit of life to the party, and we are gonna highlight. So for highlight, I think I'm gonna go in with this middle shade here for the highlight. This is such a pretty highlight. I actually really like this highlight. So we're just gonna go on the cheekbone, backwards and forwards. Oh, like, are we seeing this? Always tap off the excess. And then we're just gonna do the same on the other side. Like, if you're gonna contour, make sure you highlight, because I don't know why I feel like it just brings everything together. And it just makes everything look so much more prettier. Like, look how pretty that looks. I mean, I'm probably going a bit overboard, but you just have to sometimes with highlight. Just go a bit more overboard. And then what I like to do is I like to take some on the end of my nose, because obviously I've contoured that nose. Now I want to make the nose pop a little bit. Blend it up a little bit as well, just to make sure. Put some in that little dip there. All you have to do now is just put on a bit of lipstick and you are good to go. This is the finished product. Which side would you wear? Would you wear just powder contour with highlight, or would you cream contour, powder contour, and then highlight? You decide. Honestly, which one would you wear? Like, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe down below. It's the red button that says subscribe. And also, while you're there, you may as well just hit that notification bell and turn that on so that you are notified every time I upload, because I feel like I make alright videos. I mean, they're probably not the best, but I think they're alright. Like, for me, I think they're alright. I mean, let me know if you think otherwise. I'm gonna go now, so I will see you in the comments down below and in my next video. Bye guys!